Hello, greetings and salutations. Buy the merch, buy the merch. Joking, folks, this is not merch. This is a private t-shirt. Right, so what we're doing is we're going to be following on the model kit build. We've already done a bit. As you can see, the rudder's in, the tail wings, and we've started putting in the main wings. We've got the cap on. So we've done quite a bit. So I don't understand why people are jumping on, because I've set this to unlisted. So I guess that people have had the link before. They're probably jumping on again. So what I thought I'd do today, since I've got an hour or two spare, is we get the wings done and move on from there. So as you can see, folks, we've gone for the green. It's almost a NATO green, but it's not quite a NATO green. Just another update. If you're friends with me on Kerno Palmer Facebook page, that account is no longer active. I've discontinued it because I just fed up with that Facebook. So the Facebook group is still there, folks. If you're friends on the other page, then you no need to worry about that. But just got fed up with it, basically. And keeping up with the Joneses sort of thing, and just not my thing. So Kerno Palmer Facebook is finished. That's it. If you're friends with me, don't bother contacting me on there because I'm not interested. Go away. All right? There you go, folks. Right, that's the end of that. And because of the current situation, I'm not accepting anyone outside of my friends list. Basically, you know, if I haven't seen you for a good few months, then goodbye, basically. You know, not interested. Rant over. Also, if you're interested in history, please pop over to Two Wheel Exploration. Brilliant channel, folks. Brilliant chap in charge of it. Give him a sub. Send him some love, folks, because he's a decent bloke. He really is. Oops. Okay, so I think we might need to move the camera down a bit, unfortunately. There we are, that's a bit better, isn't it? So, yeah, so we put a date on the plane there, because obviously we ain't going to see that again. So look, current EXP, and it was yesterday's date that we did that, so that's all good, isn't it, folks? So I'm just going to shrink this window down a minute, just because I can. Right, there's nothing else there, is there? No. Whoops. Playing about here, folks. Right, okay, right. So, as I said in a previous video, the reason why we're building this kit is basically in honor of the air crews that didn't make it back to our local airfield, which is RAF Portreif. Now, we know that a few crews did not make it back, and I know for a fact that some air crews actually ditched in the ocean. And I was speaking to somebody local over there, and back in the 70s he said that they actually dredged up a propeller from an aircraft. So it could have been a wing part that came from one of these aircraft, the Bristol Beau fighter, because they were based at Portreif, basically. So, you know, it's quite a poignant thing to do, really, isn't it, folks? You know, to honour an air crews and pilots that didn't make it back. It's like what me and Adam was doing the other day, basically trying to locate a crash site of a Spitfire, which we pretty much located it, and to pay our respects basically, but obviously the landowner didn't want us going on the land because he had animals there, folks, which we know that animals can be unpredictable at times, so we basically honored his wishes, you know. Yeah, so it seems that YouTube is there's a lot of some YouTubers are getting some stick from other YouTubers, which is not very nice, is it? But what can you do? You know, I'm not getting involved with any of that. But it's a bit strange that, you know, some of these YouTubers have been at it for less than a year and that they're going all over this world. It's just, you know, not very nice. But there you go. Never mind. We're not getting involved in any of that. We're sticking to grassroots. Right, so we've got a bit of flash actually on the aircraft there that we need to deal with. Right, there we go. Don't know if you can see this or no, but we're just... There we go. Right, so we assemble these parts now. So let's have a look. We always like to pre-assemble before we cement. Right. This might be a bit fiddly. I think I'm going to have to get a peg. Yeah, I'm going to have to get a peg, folks. So bear with us a minute while we get a couple of pegs. Right, some old pegs. How long have we been on so far? 10 minutes, so that's all right. Okay. I think I might autograph the inside actually as a little time capsule. There we are, folks. Time capsule. Cool, hey? Oh yeah. Right. So I think those end bits can go on after. Yeah, that's all right. Okay. So we'll put glue on this bit. I'd like to thank Sarah for notifying the people on the Kernow Palmer Facebook of basically it is no more. So I'm not interested. Really not interested. All right, let's get this together quick before it goes off. Right, there we go. That's pretty easy. Peg there, peg there, and another peg there. There we are, that's one done. So we're gonna have to wait for a minute. This whole peg trick date back from me from the late 80s, early 90s when I used to build kits. I used to nick the pegs and do that. So I remember my mum saying, "Where's all the bloody pegs gone?" Interesting, eh, folks? So this week we haven't really got a great deal of locations to go and look at because we're pretty much up to date with most of the locations. But I think what I will do is I'll fly over some of the areas that we've flown before, because a little bit concerned about the motorbike at the minute, basically, because one of the front tires got a few hairline cracks in it, and I don't want to be 20, 30, 40 miles away and it fucks up, sort of thing. So so basically we're sticking to a 10-mile pretty much radius. So yeah, there you are, folks. Just giving you the lowdown. So the next week we are going to be putting the videos up, but it's not going to be excuse me, it's not going to be as frequent as the last week. I do apologize, folks. I hope that doesn't affect the algorithm, but what I will do is get a load of pictures, and we'll probably do a picture video of different locations and so on and so forth. I'm planning to get the drone up hopefully tomorrow, but I'm not 100% sure at the location right now, basically. Right, just waiting for that to dry, drink a bit of coffee. Oh, that's better. You will be seeing a video of our new tire being fitted on our bike. That'll be thanks to Two Wheel Exploration. Going to make sure that Adams gets something for doing that, because I don't expect him to do that for nothing. Oh yeah, that reminds me, we've got to change one of the bulbs on the front of the bike, so I'm going to do that in a minute, I think. So it's a Lucas bulb there, folks. Let's just show you what one it is. It's a CNP10, which is the little small ones. I'll just show you on camera there. There you are. Basically a standard automotive bulb, 12 volt, I think it is. Lucas has been making stuff for forever and a day, basically. Yeah, I think it's 12 volt. Yes, LLB 501, 12 volt, 5 watt, capless. So yeah, good stuff, folks. We bought quite a few of these one go. So we've got basically more than one. Like to be prepared, folks. I think that's from when I used to be in the Scouts. Right, that should have dried by now, so we'll get them off. And let's do the next one. Just pre-assemble a minute, just briefly. Make sure it's all good. Yeah, that looks good. Right. So I'll just drop that there. Yeah, I haven't really said that I was going to go doing a video today, but we are here, folks. Live in Cornwall. Right, there we go. So let's get this straight into the position. No faffing about. Straight in there. There we go. Proper job. The old peg trick, which does work. There we are. So let's do a quick look at this. Yeah, that does look very good. It needs a bit of tweaking there, folks. There we go. I need a bit of model filler in there, but that's to be expected. But yeah, there you go. Looks pretty good, doesn't it, folks? So we'll glue that into position in a minute. I'll just leave this other one to dry. So next year we've got some exciting stuff lined up. We're going to be going back underground again. I'm going to be doing a little bit of SRT, if you know what that is. What that is, it's basically rope access, and it's using a hand winch device. It's called an ascender, and we're going to be doing a little bit of that. Probably not sheer drops, but close to it. There is some brilliant locations lined up. There's one in Redroof, which I'm not going to reveal the location, and there's several on the coast, and there's 2 or 3 down on the west part of Cornwall and down near the east part of Cornwall, which we want to have a look at, which we know about. We've got all the gear, folks. Basically, I'm buying 2 5-point harnesses, which are for basically SRT, and we've got the gas detector, we've got the lamps. We're upgrading the lamps next year to petrol headlamps. We're going to get 2 of those, and we're going to get 2 hopefully new Olight headlights. These have done us proud, these ones here, but they're just showing their age a bit now, as you can see. Not getting rid of them, they're going to be back up. Basically, that's the go-to torch that I use for most things. Well, we've got 2, as you know. We've got another one there. So as you can see, look, these have done us proud. So we're upgrading to the peering ones, which are the newer ones again. So I'm definitely not getting rid of these. These are not for sale. Don't ask, because they're not going to be for sale, because I love my Olights. And yeah, so there you are, folks. Going to be doing a little bit more paranormal, hopefully, before Christmas. We've been using that, which is the Bob Love body camera. It films in night vision and all that. It's pretty damn good, to be honest. Right, that should be dried. Should be dried. Should have dried, not dried. Oh, whatever. Yeah, talking shit again. Never mind. Right, let's get these wing parts on now. we're going to be working with Adam from Two Wheel Exploration again in the most definitely near future. His knowledge is second to none about the World War II locations. It's just amazing what Adam knows about stuff. It's just, you know, it's a real passion of his, which it is of ours too. But I don't know nowhere near as much as what Adam does about the locations, folks. I confess that I honestly don't know all there is to know, which, you know, Adam really knows his stuff, so it's a pleasure to work with him. Oh shit, I fucked up there. Right, okay. I think we got it. Right, that's first wing on. Yeah, so me and Adam from Two Wheel Exploration, hopefully, I don't know about this year, but it's because it's a bit late now, but St Eville Airfield and HMS Vulture, we want to do a possibly series on the location, because there's loads of World War II buildings, bunkers, and so on and so forth, which there is videos up there, but they're excuse me, they're not brilliant quality. You know, they're okay, I'm not knocking them or anything like that, but it'd be nice to record it in 1080p or 4K and document it, because it is history. And I think I was told that one of Adam's family members was based there, so it would be nice to get that on video, document it. And yeah, there's also north of that area, there's another military establishment that we want to look at, which is derelict. We know it's on private land, but we know the law, folks. Trespass is not a crime, so we'll work on that exclusively. Oh, excuse me. Right. Let's see if we can get the other wing on. Let's just quickly offer it up. Yeah, that looks good. Let's get it on. There we are. Let's get it. Whoops, I've got to pick the aircraft up. Let's try again. Right, it looks like it's there. Yep, it's there, folks. So let's clamp it there. I think we're going to have to use some model filler, which we do have. Here we are. So we're using the Tamiya cement, which is model cement. We also have got the Tamiya ultra thin, which I've not used yet, but we will do. And this paint that I'm using, it's the Tamiya color acrylic paint, and it's that one there, folks. So Yeah, I know I said I don't know about the locations this week, but yeah, we have got locations lined up basically, folks. You no need to worry. We definitely have. So it's just a case. I'm just a bit worried about the motorbike. That's the only thing. And so yeah, we're basically not going to be going very far. 10 miles where we are, you know, like 2 miles from where I live here now, we're in the countryside. So you know, it's quite a big area that I've got potentially to have a look at. Whoops. Pardon me. The wind is rising. So I think we're getting close to the end of this video now, because I don't really want to do any more on this right now. So yeah, there we are. So hope you've enjoyed this part of installing the wings and the engines, because obviously the engines cowlings are there. So tomorrow I will be out. Wednesday I've got work commitments, and then Thursday, not sure on that day yet, but Friday we should be out doing some more videos. So I do part-time work, you see, folks. So it's not the days do vary, like, you know. Anyway, thanks for joining. We'll see you soon. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It is for free. And yeah, and let us know if you find our stickers out in the countryside, because they're all over the place now, folks. Anyway, see you later. Cheers and gone.